Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So, here we are. We're towering it up. Obviously, I need to do my streaming homework. So, hold on, let me do that. So, yes, we paid for the wall. Fuds did not pay for it. It's very unfortunate news when you have to pay for your own wall, but it's something I am pretty familiar with after having done it twice. Hey, Gail, how you doing? And I'm going to preface this that before everybody gets too excited, this is going to be a short stream. The goal here is just to complete the tournament and the stream, and then I'm going to play World of Warcraft with Maria. That is the goal. We might be doing this for a little bit. The shorter streams. Hey, Nick, how you doing? Nick, did you do your tournament? Hey, Glenn, how you doing? I mean, Nick, I still feel like I know you quit, but I still want to encourage you to do your tournament. Just hop in, do your tournament, and then, I mean, you can just get a handful of waves. You don't have to do, like, a lot. Just hop in, get the waves, and get the stones. Oh, yeah, thanks. I forgot the music. Sorry, I was, been a little all over the place. Honestly, I took, like, a double sleep after the 21-hour stream. I took like a double. Like, I went to bed, I slept, I woke up, I was up for like 4 hours and went back to sleep. I mean, worst case is, Nick, if you do it and you never come back, well, I mean, you spent, a handful of time just queuing up in the tournament, If you do come back, you'll come back to a bunch of stones, so that could be maybe exciting, maybe shake things up a little bit, I don't remember how long your tournaments are, and I'm not suggesting that you try hard at your tournament. I'm suggesting you just throw it on. Don't even bother to do, just let it run, and whatever you get, and then just close the game. Like do it in the background. Like, that's my suggestion. Like, if you end up hating it, you hate it. Alright, let's see. Alright, we got the music going. Oh, right. Sorry, I had to send the streaming notification out. That's why I got quiet, because I was like, And then I saw that the stream overflow had this entire thing from Fuzzy that I guess I'll read later. Alright, give me a second, Gail. I knew that question was coming. Let me get them all situated, because nobody's in the tournament right now. They're all just farming. Let me get everybody in the tournament. How about that, Gail? Then I'll answer your question. Alright. Since we had time today, I didn't, what I had been doing is I had been doing it and then being already in the tournament, and that was just because there was a lot of chaos of getting everything set up, and it was kind of hard to answer questions and do that. But we have time today, and I can make mistakes today. I mean, I don't want to make mistakes. But let me just get... No, actually, who I need to get in is Little Tower. So we'll just kill his farm run. How's your farm run doing, boy? I guess that's good. I guess that's good. Alright, let's get him in. Oh, I forgot. See, this is the thing. I forgot to change his cards. That's fine. We'll come out. We'll change his cards to his tournament cards. We'll get back in the tournament. Oh, actually, wait. Since we're early, I actually wanted to roll something for him. So let's roll that. What I wanted to roll on here was wall health. So we're gonna... No. We're gonna try and re-roll wall health. How about that? So we'll take anything, and we're looking for wall health. And let's auto-roll it. And while he's doing it, I'll set up big tower. Wait. What? What else did I have checked? Did I have thorns checked? Okay, I need to turn that off and that off. Okay. We just want wall health. Alright, there we go. Alright. I really wish they would move this around. Like, this doesn't belong anymore in the event shop. It should have never been put in the event shop, to be honest with you. Alright, well, we're not going to lock that. But we will take the new one with more wall health. And then we're going to re-roll the effects again. And then we're going to uncheck that and see if we can get it to legendary. Alright, tournament. Oh. Yeah, go ahead and get the cooldown. Did I forget to buy anything in the store? I haven't checked the store. We'll grab the hot dog. Okay, that just leaves. We'll grab those and we'll grab Scout. I'm not using Scout right now. So Guardian set. Events set. Okay, moving on to Spec Tournament 2. We didn't farm enough for that. That's fine. Oh, we got 90%. Oh, we got the Mythic. Okay. Alright, will we be able to roll? Actually, let me save this. Hold on. I'm actually going to save this because this is really good for Little Tower. And yes, I know I'm not reading chat right now. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Aaron, I have to admire your perseverance. Eventually, I'll play Revolution Idol. Yeah, Gail, I started the stream up early because I want to get it. I want to get it done. Let me just save this on Little Tower because I had a good roll. Little Tower will be right back. I don't mind playing like another game. It's just like now the stream is focused on the tournament. Gail, I'll answer those questions later. You know, it actually would be nice if on this screen, like, it shows your highest wave. It should also, hey, Sar, how you doing? It should also show your highest coins. Let me turn Little Tower back on. He's back. And we're going to continue to roll this and see if we can get Ancestral Wall Health. I feel like that's going to be a big boon for Little Tower. And we're going to see if I am right. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we're going to switch to tournament cards. Okay, now we got to switch this to cannon. We are going to equip Ancestral Deliverance, or also known as Astral Deliverance. We're going to equip Space Displacer as assist. Anti-Cube is primary. We're going to swap our generator. We're going to put on Project Funding as primary. We're going to put Pulsar Harvester as assist. We're going to switch to our core. We're going to put Dim Core, the 5-star Dim Core, as primary. We are going to put Ohm Chip as assist. Then we're going to check Astral, Amplifying, Space Displacer, Anti-Cube, Project Funding, Pulsar Harvester, Dimension Core, Ohm chip. We're going to max ohm chip. Does anybody else get levels here? We're going to max anti-cube. We are okay. We are good now. Okay, we are going to switch this back to all types. We have now succeeded in doing that. We are now going back in to the tournament. We will look at the bracket. We will see that 5th, 6th place is not obtainable. We will try for 7th place. We will now enter the tournament. We now have the means to succeed. We will now get our skips situated. Hey Virus, how you doing? Hey Clouded, how you doing? I'm glad. Well, you know, I'm glad I'm loved more than your kids. Maybe one day your kids will grow up and play the tower. Okay, we got that done. Oh, really, Aaron? Alright, so that's maxed. Okay, now I have to set my spec up. So, let's do this. First, we take the range card off. We set it to 39. Yeah, 39. I like 39 better. Wait, no, I think 37's better. Okay, we set that. We put the range card on. We put the range card on. I like that it doesn't pause anymore, so you can just kind of sit there and mash it. Okay, now that the range card is equipped, let's get the shockwaving. Okay, so I bankrupted rerolls, so hold on. We're going to take the previous. So we got the 90% wall health. So that's pretty good for Little Tower. Little Tower, he threw his combat. Yeah, he's got his tournament cards on. He can just go. We'll take that. We will take 3 more for the shockwave. We'll come over here. We'll max range. And then we will do our final adjustment of adjusting the extra orbs to 80. And then you have 10,000 stones? Okay, so now Little Tower is set, Big Tower is set. Moving on to the other towers. And again, we're going to have to space them out a little bit. So we'll start with Tower 3. And Gale, I will answer your lifetime coins question as soon as I get this done with everybody. The goal is just to get everybody in. Well, Glenn, you can send yourself some stones by buying some stone packs. I'll join the discount. I'll join the Discord, Nick. I mean, I guess I have to play it eventually. Aaron has been asking for it like a million times. And you know what? Somebody that's that devoted to show up every stream and ask for Revolution Idol, I guess you'll just get what you want. I don't know that that's a good thing to surrender to the terrorists, but you know. What the hell? It's just a video game. No, they were set to 80. I thought it was 80. 80 point... Yeah, oh, thanks, All Clouded. Yeah, don't forget to use creator code Zaerdin, especially if you buy stuff. Here you go. I'll show you how to do it. Zaerdin. And then you have to confirm twice. It should say you are supporting Zaerdin, and if you choose to support me, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Oh, you can't, Glenn? Oh, is it fast olds? Oh, thanks. I didn't notice. Whoopsie. Appreciate that, Virus. Alright, so now we're going to try and get Tower 3 situated. We're still waiting for Tower 3's bracket to fill up. We don't want to put all of them in the same bracket. The goal is to kind of spread them out. You can see that they sometimes do really well farming. I will tell you, the perk that kills their farming is... Aaron, it was a joke, my man. It was a joke. You gotta have some humor, Aaron, in your life. I just, you know, I have a lot going on, so it'll, yeah. Okay, I'm glad, Aaron. 700 trillion LTC. Well, Gail, that person was not me. That person was not me. What can I say, Gail? You know, the one thing I can assure you guys is that I will forever disappoint you. Okay, the bracket's full. We will now send in Tower 4. Just like I always disappoint my mother, I will always disappoint you. Okay, now we are waiting. Oh, how many? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll merge these just to see if I can make some room. Yeah, you know, Virus, somebody said that to me in one of the comments, and I'm like, dude, I'm a content creator, dude. I do this for, like the reason, like, they made fun of me for having 6 towers. Dude, I'll tell you this, growing up, okay? Growing up, I don't know who, I mean, maybe I'm really old, and this is gonna really, oh, thank you, Clouded. I really like it, too, because it's upbeat. I grew up, when I was in elementary school, we weren't allowed to have video games or anything like that, okay? Pretty standard stuff, right? And this is weird because, like, I'm starting to feel like I'm the only school that went through this. But for some reason, what we invented was, because we were allowed to have calculators, is we all played the calculator game. Does anybody know what the calculator game is? Yeah, it's fair, Virus. I don't know. I'm sure I'm weird and eccentric, but I went through, you know, I've been to therapy and I was never diagnosed with it. I mean, Aaron, if I play a game, Aaron, I will 100% it. That is how I play games. No, so the calculator game, at least this is what we did in my school, basically, the goal of the calculator game was to try and get as high of a number as possible by adding one at a time. And legitimately, the popular kids, I did it, everybody played this game. And so we would literally just all have our calculator set to 1 + 1 and just sit there and spam the enter key over and over and over again to add 1, and you know, the goal was to see who could get the highest score. And again, this wasn't like limited to just like a subset. Even like the most popular kids were doing it because we just honestly didn't have anything else to do in school. And so I just see games like the Towers like an extension of that. And honestly, it was only an elementary school thing. When we went to middle school, like, you know, it died out because we didn't all, like, I forget exactly what caused it. I think we all had, like, school-issued calculators or something. And I think that's why, because we all had a calculator with nothing to do. And to be fair, when I went to college, I got a TI-89. And in my TI-89, I put games on it. And I would play, like... Yeah, we had calculators in elementary school. We had it was a basic scientific calculator. Everybody had... I think we were assigned them. Because that's the only reason that makes... You know, again, like... While it has been a while since I've been to elementary school, I'm pretty sure we were all, like, assigned them from the school. And we all had they weren't like fancy calculators. Well, you know, I mean, yeah, it is now. Clouded it is. I never heard of that one. We can go ahead and make those, it's fine. We can make this too. And so I don't remember I don't remember the like reason we all had calculators or whatever, but we all had them, and I think they were issued by the school. I can't remember. So like you give a bunch of kids a calculator, and they're allowed to use a calculator. Like because we could have the calculators at our desk or whatever. We're allowed to use them. And I assume that this is just a thing that happens when kids are allowed to have calculators and literally nothing else. So anyways, that's what we did. So like for me, to see a game like The Tower, which is basically like I play The Tower, I play Idle Kingdom Defense, I play a bunch of different games, where literally, I mean, even World of Warcraft, the game I play at the fundamental level, is basically a numbers go up game. The reason World of Warcraft is fun to play. Hey Fost, how you doing? I'm early today because I want to get this done. Maria's streaming, then after the stream we're going to go play World of Warcraft. And so I feel like a lot of things, like I feel like most like again, like World of Warcraft is essentially a number go up game. The Diablo is, especially Diablo 3 and 4, and even Diablo 2. Oh, Fost, I'm sorry to hear that. Those games, too, are essentially numbers go up games. Like, you might not think of Diablo 2 as a number go up game, but it effectively is. And, I mean, it will eventually, Virus, because once you get beyond a certain point, I think it is... When does it stop? Does it stop at N? Like, because N is no vanillion, and then it switches to AA, AB, AC, etc. Because it already does, like... sort of hit those breakpoints in the stats, right? You have AD damage, obviously not here. I mean, but the tower eventually, now again, they could always change this. Why do you not like that, Virus? Out of curiosity. Because, yeah, see, damage dealt, I'm in AC. Okay, so it stops after decadillion or whatever it is. Alright, so let me just do my lifetime coins for Gale. 567 quintillion. $245 trillion. Tower 3, nobody's favorite tower. 191 billion. Tower 4, nobody's favorite tower. 203 billion. I realize why Tower 4 is beating Tower 3. I forgot that Tower... that's my other tournament alarm. I forgot that Tower 4 has G-Comp and Tower 3 does not have G-Comp. Tower 5, which is SAR's favorite tower, is at 210 billion. I'm really surprised. Well, I'm not surprised because we aren't doing Spotlight coin discount. When we start researching Spotlight coin discount, then Tower 5 is going to slip. Oh, did I finish Tower? I didn't even finish getting everybody in the tournament, but that's fine. We can get the last tower in now. And then Tower 6, which is New's favorite tower. Let's get him in the tournament. Let me just buy some health on everybody. And then finally, the final bracket is Tower 6. And Tower 6 is at 230 billion. Yeah, so Virus, the reason I ask is because I played a game, it was Idle Miner Tycoon, and it did basically, once you hit trillion, it switched to AA, AB, etc. And then when you got to AZ, it switched to BA, etc. And I don't know, it's funny that you bring up not liking that, Virus, because what it taught me was that it really doesn't matter if you know the order, as long as you know that one of them is 1,000 more than the other, right? And the one thing I will say about the AA, AB, AC system is it's very intuitive on how it works, because everybody knows, most people know the order of the alphabet. So it's very easy to intuit that, like, AC is bigger than AB and stuff like that. That's why I liked it. Or at least, I guess I should say, that's why it didn't bother me, because it was, to me, a very intuitive system. Yeah, I'm only at Q. Big Q. Oh, and I have bad news, Faust. Fuds did not pay for the wall. Oh, so you want to see a squish? I mean, they probably could do a squish at some point. More realistically, we'll get to those damage numbers not by straight damage or whatever, but by nerfs. Not by nerfs. We'll get to that number, not by nerfs. What I mean by is multipliers that you don't see. I mean, I'll be honest, how big? What's the biggest number you've made in Revolution Idol, Aaron? I know how much you like that game. And I had to slow down. I had to slow down Big Tower because he was gonna die. I don't understand, Faust, what that word's supposed to mean. I know is out of mana. Oh, order of magnitude. I've never seen, you know, for as many acronyms as I've seen, I've never seen that as order of magnitude. I think it's going to be a long time, Virus, before we actually get to, like, something ridiculous as, like, AA coins, though, so I think we're okay. I think we'd have to have a lot of inflation for that to happen. I don't know. I mean, that is really an interesting perspective, though, Virus, because to me, I just, like, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't bother me. I mean, the alternative to using AA notation is to give people an option to use scientific notation, which then you feel like a scientist playing your game. I don't know if that's better. Do you feel better if we use scientific notation so you feel like a scientist? Hey Euro, how you doing? I mean, you know, it's not a bad idea if numbers get that big to give the option for scientific notation. So and there's two types of scientific notation, by the way. I actually do not like the straight scientific notation. Oh, Euro, I'm sorry you're sick. And what I mean by straight scientific notation is where it's like 10,000 is e to the 4. No, sorry. Yeah. No, 10,000 is e to the 4. And it always goes up. So, like, if you got 100,000, it's e to the 5. If you got that, it's a million, it's e to the 6. I don't like that notation. Yeah, I hope you get well soon, Euro. Sorry, I forgot to say that. To me, when I prefer what's called engineering notation, which means it goes up like 1,000, okay, would be e to the 3rd, and you would let it count up to 999 e to the 3rd, and it only goes up to the next thing when it rolls over to e to the 6, right? So it only goes up by powers of 3, which sort of mirrors how we have things like this, right? Like, generally, that's how you group numbers, so I prefer engineering over straight scientific. Even though, and the funny thing is, I had to get used to engineering notation because of Leaf Blower Revolution. No, it depends. It depends on the precision you need. Like, NASA uses like 6 digits of pi. Maybe 6 or 8. Well, Faust, imagine you have a 10-meter table. And you're on one side of the 10-meter table. Now, if you're moving 11 meters between frames, on one frame, you're on one side of the table, and on the next frame, you're on the other side of the table, and you never actually collide with the table. Now imagine you cut the game speed in half. Now you're moving at 5.5 meters between frames. So on one frame, you're on one side of the table, and the next frame, you're in the middle of the table, and the game is forced to handle the collision between you and the table. So that's what we're doing. We're forcing when worlds collide. Ah, thank you, Faust. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, Sar too. Thank you both. I really appreciate it, guys. We don't always get that explanation, but it's Fast Ultimate today. We're just rocking out. Oh no, the towers are dying. What do you mean I can't like it anymore? Oh, the things? They made the super chats? You can't like them? Really, Fox? Ah, gosh. Am I allowed, like... Really? Oh, man. Oh, God. Well, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. We're gonna have a lot of fun. That's all I can say. We're having so much fun. Oh, congrats, Hero. Congrats, man. I'm finishing up something in Idol Slayer real quick. I needed to go to Funky Space. Alright, I went to Funky Space. I got the thing I needed. I'm leaving. Oh, whoops, I clicked damage. I didn't mean to click damage. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Even though your name says Luke, I remember your Mark. Alright, so demon mode has been popped. We're chilling like a villain. That's going out. Yeah, I was playing Idol Slayer on the side, yeah. I don't know, Euro. I know that I'm just saving everything at this point for the update. So the way I look at the update is, if we look at the guild, right? We have 29 days. All right, Mark. We have 29 days until the season ends. So I just figure, okay, if we have 29 days until the season ends, that means, you know, we should get the update at the end of March. Hopefully a little before that, right? But it has to... We're going to get some kind of update, you know, before the guild ends, right? So that's what I'm just... I mean, that's fair, Foss, but I'm using it as my drop dead date. Like, you know, they have to release something on the guild. Maybe they already had... Like, it'd be interesting if they already had something in there, and, you know... But I would suspect if they had something in there, somebody would have data mined it. What said that, Gale? Because I don't really... I mean, either way, I'm just at the point, for me personally, where it's like, oh, which AI, Gale? I need to know which AI is the reliable AI for tower historical information. Oh, thank you, Virus. I mean, it at least gives us a ballpark. How about that? Can we go with a ballpark? I guess I didn't realize my damage was so low. I mean, wait, hold on. Let me see what your damage is at. Because I can at least get it up to, like, 800. I'll get it up to 800. I forget. I don't want to spend too much because I'm researching Black Hole Coin Bonus 19. And I forget how expensive. I think 20. I did actually look into it, Aaron. Let me check. Okay, we have max death defy. Oh, I guess I could get... Hold on, let me do this. Guess I could get 100 landmine damage. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oh, wait, I used that one as a dump. Yeah, I was keeping these as dump stats. Yeah, I was just using it as like I said, it was a ballpark. It's a ballpark. It's not supposed to be like 1,000,000% accurate. Okay, we have recovery at 100 and max at 100. Okay, you're good to go farm. Okay, what about you, Tower, whatever you are, Tower 4? Whatever you are. Yep, I truly am becoming that parent that doesn't know the name of her kids. Wow. Oh, okay, we're a little low here. We're gonna have to pump this up. Ooh, that did kind of trim me a little bit low. No, I haven't yet, Aaron, I haven't yet. They're all researching 19, I believe, Gale. All of them have started 19. I kind of have to be kind of mindful with the coins because I don't want to run out. I want to get 20 going. Once I get 20 going, I can loosen it up a little bit. But yeah, see, 17, 19. They should all be doing it. I need to actually see how... well, I don't want to do it, never mind. We're actually also hoarding cells. So the thing is, when I play World of Warcraft, I can't farm all 4 of them. I have 4 screens, Aaron. Is that a lot? So right now I have 2 devices streaming. I have one device running 4 instances, and I have another device running 2 instances, and I'm streaming them. You can see that they're starting to have trouble, like 4 of them are starting to have trouble with 4 of them being on one device and streaming. It's kind of tough when the game gets a little more active, like you can see here. I mean, wait, was it really 8 months? Gail, I'll be honest, I don't know. I just clicked run and eventually got to that number. I don't know how I got there. If you're wondering what helped me get there, I assume what helped me get there was I got the wall. Well, I was playing Idol Slayer, Aaron, so I logged into Idol Slayer to just move to a different zone, and I've since closed Idol Slayer. But yes, I was playing Idol Slayer at one point, in addition to what I was playing. Yes, I was. I don't. Maybe I'm missing the overarching point you're trying to make, Aaron. Well, we'll see, Virus. I don't want to count my chickens before they've been slaughtered. That's the saying, right? You don't count your chickens before you cook them. Kill them and cook them. Eat them. Oh. Oh, maybe I wasn't supposed to get recovery amount that high. I do not remember. Well, we'll give it a shot. Oh, 5 million's nothing. 25 million. 100 million. Okay, 70 was probably where I was supposed to stop, but we'll take it to 100. That's fine. Honestly, the goal with taking this to 100 is to make it so more of my stuff goes into skips. Hey, Gail, can you do me a favor, Gail? Can you check how much it costs to research Black Hole Coin Bonus 20? I'd really appreciate if you could do that for me, Gail. That's funny. I started them in order. That's why they died in order. Yeah, it's around 4 mark. Why? Everything, like, look, Virus, we all know the update is coming at some point. Yeah, Mark, that's because you're in Australia, right? I live in a totally... You're like on the other side of the world from me. You're probably 14 hours ahead of me, if I remember right. Yeah. Yeah, time zones are wild, man. So Luke... I'm sorry, I mean Mark. I'm sorry, I read your name. Mark, think of it this way. Did you ever think you would talk to somebody on literally the other side of the world from you? You jinxed me! You jinxed me. This is why we don't celebrate in advance. I am also saving my vault stuff too. You never like if they add like Guardian spec in the vault or something weird like that, I want to make sure I have enough keys for it. I'm not saying that they're going to add it. Yeah, you know, Gail, I didn't answer because like I had a lot of talking going on. But hold on, give me a second. Let me get myself set up back to farm mode because I want to go farm. And then I'll answer your question, Gail. Well, I answered part of your question because you asked how I did it, and I was like, well, Gail, the secret is I don't know. Which is actually the honest answer. Mark, I have just been playing a long time. That's how I have so many divinity points. Really, as you go through the game, you get things that help you get the levels faster, and the levels faster is, you end up getting more divinity points. It's just how it works. I don't really have a great answer to your question, Mark, because the reality is I was super conservative of how I spent my divinity points, and then I just have been saving them forever. I mean, I don't really have a great answer. It's just, I just save things. I'm very conservative. Not in terms of philosophy, but like, there's so many video games I've played where spending your currency recklessly has hurt me that by default, and I think this also comes to like video games like Final Fantasy and stuff like that, where I would always be like, I don't know, like I remember there was a video game I played called Odium, okay, and in this video game, this is to me like the pinnacle example of this. There were certain fights that were so hard that they gave you like a super weapon to try and get through the fights, right? And so these super weapons were so strong, but I figured out a way to get through the fights without using these super weapons, right? Even though like the game was sort of designed around the expectation that you would use them, okay? That if you saved up all three of the super weapons, okay, I guess nobody upgraded it to 100, but now we're all going to 100. Okay, that's better. Oh, there we go. We have that one done. I really hope that at some point they fix the alerts. It absolutely drives me up the wall that the alerts literally do not work in this game. Like, for example, like, did I reset everything? I got distracted. I know, Gail, I'll get to your question. People are distracting me with other questions and statements. Let me get Big Tower back farming. This is like confusing sometimes. Okay, now we got everything set here. And you know, one of the things, guys, I learned that I liked my workshop orbs. Wait, why can you not? Okay, there you go. I like them at 39.39. I think that's better. Maybe you guys have told me this is better, but I feel like 39 is better for the orb hits. I know, Gail. I'm going to answer your question right now. So first off, Gail, I want to be extremely clear that I don't know how it happened. I got lucky. That's how I got to wave 6626. Okay? But I can tell you that I made 4 trillion on that run. Have I answered your question to your satisfaction, Gail? Well, Gale, wait a second. Did you tell me how much black hole coin bonus costs at level 20? Oh wait, you did. It's 24, almost 25 billion coins? No, Aaron, I don't have any questions about Revolution Idol at this time. Oh crap, Euro. What ultimate weapon upgrades did you want to see, Euro? I kind of totally missed that question. Sorry, I was trying to get everything, like, I am trying just to get everything back farming. Like, is there a specific ultimate weapon you're curious about, or is it all of them in general, or... Alright, my Chain Lightning has a Quantity 5, a 27.5% chance, with a base damage of 191. And that's actually unmodified. This is base. I don't have Chain Lightning on my farming ultimate weapons. Hey, Orem, how you doing? Gold Dot is just Goldbot's very small brother. So I've had people tell me, like, you should get your Chain Lightning up more, because my Chain Lightning is pretty low in terms of damage. Honestly, what I've been considering increasing is actually Spotlight double screen? Anyways, what I've been considering doing with my stones but haven't yet. Oh, congrats, Orm. Is investing in Spotlight Angels. Okay, bye, Aaron. Thank you for watching. I'll try to have Revolution Idol for you at some point. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I want to increase the size of my Spotlight Angels. As you can see, my Spotlight Angels, while they're very big, they still have a gap. And Little Tower is researching wall. Oh, he got wall regen to 10 and thorns to 10. That's nice. I'm working on wall health now. It has it that. I don't know if this extra health is going to make a difference. This extra wall health I got him at. I mean, it's much bigger than it used to be. We'll go ahead and max that. Max that, max that. Okay, max... That'll get close. The goal is, what we're trying to do now is, push the free ups down here to wall health. Which is difficult because of Defense Absolute. Like... I could easily max Defense Absolute, but I can't max it because I need Defense Absolute as a dump stat. It actually drives me up the wall that I have to use a dump stat because of that stupid event mission. Upgrade by 400. I don't know if I should just bite the bullet and upgrade Defense Absolute to, like... I'm trying to think. Hey Joseph, how you doing? I got a terrible bracket, but I got 1,540 waves. But that was still 7th place. If I had a better bracket, I would expect this could maybe be 4th. If I had a better bracket, but you know, that is such is the life of the bracket lottery. How I used to do it, Glenn? Oh, nice, Mark. How I used to do it, Glenn, was I would respec and it would start with 0, right? Oh, congrats, Oth! And then it would start with 0, okay? And with it being at 0, I would then just It would take me 12 events before I had to respec again. Damn, Orem. Yeah, I figured I got a bad bracket. Like... Well, I said it was a terrible bracket, guys. I'm glad you're confirming that for me. It's all, like, I queued up on a whim. It was, like, slightly later than when I target queuing up. And I guess I got the time wrong. Honestly, the thing is, I was asleep. Oh, no, I wasn't asleep. If I would have... Well, I don't remember what I was doing at that 4 hours after the tournament. I might try that, Virus. Try 4 hours after the tournament. Yeah, it's funny to me, Orem, because so many people want to have bigger brackets. And I'm like, that kind of like, I don't know, I feel like that's less fun because you have less of a chance of getting a good bracket. I mean, does that make sense? Am I the only person who, like, enjoys the RNG-ness of the tournament? Because so many people complain about it. I mean, yeah, I don't think Little Tower is ever going to get infinite respecs, Glenn, unless they change how the keys work. I really like that guy who used that AI art and had his idea of, like, gold, like, what was it, silver, gold, and diamond keys, though I will object to diamond keys. I think it should be silver, gold, and platinum keys. And then eventually they could add diamond keys later. I sort of like that idea. I mean, I feel like if you didn't have, if like everybody always got the same reward, like if you know what your reward is, Orem, I feel like that becomes so boring if you just always get the same reward because of your rank, right? Like if it was more like a global ranking thing and you always got the same thing, like what's the point of that? Like that becomes boring. Well, Gale, whose tower is older, Gale? My tower or Spartan's tower? I'm going to tell you right now, Gale, I'm not going for Chain Lightning. It's just not going to happen. You might want it to happen, Gale, but I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And the reason being, Gale, is Chain Lightning is not going to do anything for Little Tower. It's not going to do one iota of anything for Little Tower. And in fact, Little Tower is going to probably be EHP for a long time. I probably cannot emphasize long enough. Why, Gale, did he say why he's doing that? Is his logic that he's going to use that to kind of counter the meta of Econ and get ahead in tournaments? I mean, to me, Gale, that's a ballsy move. Does he have Dim Core already? Because you kind of need Dim Core, I think, for that strategy to even have a chance. All right. I mean, Gale, I mean, I do want you to understand, I'm not trying to, like, race. Wait, Gale, who is doing better in the tournament, me or Spartan? I am kind of curious about that. Is he doing better than me on tournaments? Okay, Gale, well, this will be the inflection point, right? We'll see if he ends up doing better or if I end up doing better. I'm going to stick with EHP, Gale, because EHP has never betrayed me, has never let me down, and has never given me up. I think it's really good, Joseph, but I don't know. I haven't done it myself. And Joseph, I am currently in just horde mode anyways. I don't know, Mark, if you have the tower or not. If you do, Mark, you need to get in and do your tournament for me, buddy. Be a pal and do a tournament. I got a terrible bracket, Lapu. So you can see I got 1540 waves and it's 7th. But it is what it is. The bracket lottery is what keeps this game interesting, in my opinion. Well, Gale, I have to concede you can't win them all. Oh, that's okay, Mark. Oh, nice, Joseph. I hope it works out well. Is it true, Joseph, you can only respec your Guardian once a week? I haven't even looked at that as an option, because I don't have whatchamacallit. Oh, okay. That's what I thought, Joseph. No, bots is not once a week, Glenn. Bots is once an event. Yeah, Joseph, that makes a ton of sense. Oh, Euro, I'm not talking about my tower versus Spartan. I'm not talking about my tower versus Spartan's main tower. I was talking to Gale about my little tower versus his tower. Because he's doing a completely different strategy with his tower, so I was kind of curious. Yeah, because that burnt me. That hurt me, Glenn. I accidentally respec'd out a golden bot when they increased it, thinking I could just switch the spec back, and you can't. I was so upset. Yeah, Joseph, you'll have a ton of dice, that's for sure. You'll have so much dice. I don't have, and you're really, Joseph, are you really sacrificing that much? I don't know how much summon actually adds. I guess you'll be the one to find out and tell me next tournament, because I don't know how much it actually adds to understand, like, how big a sacrifice. When I sacrificed Goldbot, it basically meant that farming was worthless for, like, 3 days. I don't know what the comparison is for, the difference, you know? Okay, so his tower is probably doing better than me. Mark, it's totally fine, my man. Oh, okay, well, never mind. I'm wrong. It's a big difference. That's about, did the math backwards. Hold on. That's about a 40% difference, so that's, like, huge. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't realize how good Summon is. Summon adds about 40% to your coins. So... I hope that one of the things we get is multi-spec for our modules, and I hope that multi-spec for our modules costs gems and not stones. If it costs stones, I am going to throw a fit. I'm going to throw a fit if it costs stones. A big fit. I am going to, like, cry on stream if it costs stones. No, I'm not going to do that, but we can pretend I'll do that. I also will throw a fit if it costs keys, Orem, because if it's keys, that is just ridiculous. Wow, Faust. What a gatekeeper Faust is. I would riot. I would riot, Faust, if it costs keys. I would riot in the streets. I think it should just cost gems. What's wrong with it costing gems? I know. I know you have reasons. I understand the reasons. I hope for a key rework, to be honest. I don't care what it is. I don't care what they do. I want to have a key thing fixed. Oh, thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. Just remember, Mark, that in Tier 1, what you want to get is Defense, Absolute, and Thorns. Those are the things you want. If they... Faust, I will be fine with that if they open up key loadouts. I mean, if they open up key loadouts. If they open up the ability to earn keys, like, by just playing the game normally. I really like my keyflation idea, honestly, guys. I think not enough people appreciate keyflation. You haven't. I was more like, look, Faust, I was more concerned about my buddy here, Little Tower, because he's so behind. Yeah, Joseph, what I said, Joseph, is probably they double the keys in the next update for 1 to 15, okay? Then 16 to 24 gets 2 keys, and then I was saying that, like, 25 to 30 gets 1 key, and 1 to 4 in Champions gets 1 key, right? And your weekly end box and your weekly guild box gives you 1 key. So if you can't get... So, like, for a player, and again, maybe it's unlocked as one of the milestone rewards somewhere. I don't know where would be appropriate for that. I am 100%, I am 100 million% against a new tournament tier. I am 100 million gazillion billion% against a new tournament tier. I cannot emphasize how much I'm against a new tournament tier. Because that just kicks the problem down the road, in my opinion, and I don't think the game needs another top-end premium currency. Well, honestly, I feel like the game is best when the people who spend do not have exclusive rewards, but the people who spend have faster rewards. That's what I think the game is best. I mean, that's what would happen if we did keyflation. They would add tier 4. No, don't worry about multi-shot chance where you are, Mark. You want to get defense absolute and you want to get thorns. Both of those are in the defense tree. Because if you do keyflation, then it keeps, in my opinion, you don't have to add new tournaments here. It keeps things competitive because people, and again, I expect this not to be, I expect keyflation to not be popular with people that are on the top now. But it should be popular for people who want to get to the top. And I'm not saying I want to get to the top. I just think it needs to continue to be competitive. Yeah, don't worry about anything but defense absolute and thorns, Luke. Really, that should be your focus. They do, but again, I don't feel like they need to add another tournament tier. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel like if we do keyflation instead, and we let like champions 1 to 4 get keys, that then we don't need a new tournament tier. And I don't really feel like a new tournament tier really solves the problem. I mean, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I just don't like it as a solution. Because to me, I mean, but so does keyflation, Faust. I guess it depends, Faust. If they make the new tier just keyflation, then I would be okay with it. Like, if they made a new mythic, let's say it's a mythic, okay? They make a mythic tier, right? And let's say the minimum reward for the mythic tier is 25 keys. Or it probably wouldn't be 25 keys. What's 4th place's reward? It's what, 25, 15, 10, so the minimum reward is 10 keys. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem, right? Like, it does funnel the top people upwards, which is good. Oh, is it 15? I guess I could look. I have it right here. Because if the minimum reward for it is 15, right? Then that would mean that if we added a 7th tournament tier, it would be Mythic. And in Mythic tier, then the 25 to 30 reward would be 15 keys, right? And 375 stones. I mean, if it's 25, I'm also okay with 25. And then that would mean then that, like, we'll work backwards, right? This is 25 keys. This would be, how many keys would this be? How many keys would 16 to 24 be? Oh yeah, also get defense percent, Mark. What, are we thinking 26? Are we thinking 30? Are we thinking 25 still? I wanna, yeah, because I feel like that would be like too much keyflation. Yeah, rank first place would have to be 50. Well, I mean, it could be like this, Foss. This could be 25. This could be 25. This could be 30. This could be 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. They could do something like that, yeah. Because I feel like it's probably 50, yeah, 45, 40, yeah, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 25. I'd be fine with that. I would also be fine with this being like 15. But it wouldn't, Virus, because it would... I mean, we're not changing the cost of the Vault of Harmony. The Vault of Harmony would... you don't need to worry about health for each, Chen. I mean, they would just add Tier 4, and Tier 4, like Foss said, would be 200 keys for 1 click, and Tier 5 would be 400 keys for 1 click. Alright, Glenn, did you get to 90? That's why I'm doing the stream early, because we're going to go play. I mean, Foss, if they did that, I would be okay with that solution. I would be okay with that. What I don't want them to do, Foss... Oh, okay, I missed it, Glenn. Alright, thank you, Glenn, for watching, and have a good evening, man, and happy farming. I mean, that's kind of my thing, Foster, why we should have keyflation, is because if you've been at the top, you have so many keys already, what do you care? What do you even care? Like, again, if they even upped it to 50, right? You're likely still going to be at the top and get double the keys. And not only that, you know... Are you really going to be upset if the guy who's just playing the game casually gets 2 keys a week? Again, they're getting 104 keys a year, right? That's literally 5 tournaments for you. You know, they're never going to catch up. It's like, oh no, they got auto restart. Yeah, that was kind of my point that I was trying to make, is nobody's going to catch up. Worst case is like somebody like Martin Fost, who like spent like who spends a lot on the game, would actually have a chance to catch up, right? Yeah, but that's why we add Tier 4 Virus, because you can add Tier 4 and they can get even more bonuses that way. They can also extend the tree vertically, right? Like, we can add more to the top of the tree. Like, maybe they add something to the top of the tree that's another old, you know, thing, and... You know, we can also extend the tree vertically is a thing, too. So that way, if just so that there's always something you can invest in is kind of my thing. Because as long as you have something you can invest in, I don't see any harm in expanding things. I mean, Orm, that's true, but the solution to that is just we have more keyflation in the future, right? Like, if we do keyflation now, right, then it opens the door for us to add keyflation in the future. Wow, Gale. Wait, is duration really 200 coins, or 200 trillion at max? I guess I didn't realize. honestly thought keyflation would be kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. Oh yeah, please like the stream. It does help out a lot. Alright, Frost, have a good evening, man, and happy farming, and get some good rest. When does Golden Bot duration start to cost trillions, Gale? I didn't realize it got that expensive. Level 7? Alright, Gale, I have 250 trillion coins. When would I be priced out of Golden Bot duration? Like, when would Golden Bot duration cost 5% of my total coins? Because I would consider that being priced out. I did say goodnight to Fost, didn't I? Well, good night, Fost, and happy farming, and have a good one if I forgot. Yeah, so 5% of my coins at 2 would be about 10 trillion, Gale. When does it start to cost 10 trillion? Because I don't think I could justify spending 10 trillion coins on Golden Bot duration. That's what I'm trying to get at. I somehow didn't realize it was going to cost that much. What's level 12? Jeez. I guess I need to look at the cost tables for that. I can't look at the cost tables on that. We'll look it up here. Can I look it up here? I guess I can look it up there. I can't. I always look at the cost tables under Big Tower, and I can't do that because I have it set for him to have max discount. Also, I really wish they had a better way to look at the cost tables. We're looking for G, not Garlic Thorns, we max that. Not Golden Tower bonus. Duration, cooldown, there we go, duration. Yeah, Gale, I guess I didn't realize that. I guess I could only get it up to, like, rare drop chance. I could swing that. I could swing doing rare drop chance for that. That's fine. But I guess I'd only be taking up Golden Bot duration to, like, level 8. I didn't even realize it got so expensive. Huh. I guess I could do some... Hey, congrats, Mark! Congratulations, Mark! You're gaming now, man. I mean, that's scale. That's something. I wouldn't be doing that research right now. I didn't realize how expensive it got. Because I probably would stop at, like, level 9. Level 9 is probably as high as I would go with Little Tower. Which I don't even remember how high I got it. I thought that was when I was going to max out. That's why I'm so surprised. I guess I didn't really do much with it, Gale. I got it to level 3. Or 2. I got it to level 2. Not really. I didn't really do too well, Gale. I didn't either. And I only got it to level 2. It's okay. I want to get Wall Thorns to probably 13. I want to get regen. I don't know if I need regen. You should be researching, Luke. I mean, sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. Your name always... You scramble my brain with your name. You should research game speed and lab speed, Mark. How many labs do you have? Start... Excuse me. Start with game speed and lab speed. And also, Mark, you want to save up your gems so you can unlock more labs. Okay, you want to try to save up gems so you can get more labs unlocked. Start out with lab speed. Wait, probably start out with game speed. And then try to save up enough gems to get a second lab slot. Okay, good. And then just save up your gems and try to get some more labs open so you can do some more research. That'll help you out a lot. Gale, do you know what Spartan's other tower's name is? Oh, okay. No, Gale. I said I said I can't do Shattered Shards because it requires Wave 16 or Tier 16, Wave 40, and I'm not able to get there yet, so I can't do that. Now, I'm curious, Gale, has Spartan Jr. gotten any stone packs or anything like that? And Gale, be sure that his name is Spartan Jr., because I'm not seeing anything come up for Spartan Jr. So he's going to have a third tower? Yeah, but what I'm saying, Gale, is Spartan Jr. is just not showing up. Oh, it didn't find it because he's Spartan Jr. Is he Spartan Jr. with no space? Oh, spaces aren't allowed. I didn't know that, so. Gale gave it to me with spaces, making me think spaces were allowed. You messed with me, Gale. You're not supposed to mess with me. I would recommend Wave Skip, Luke. So yeah, statistically his tower is doing better than mine. I'm not sure what's different about his tower, but his tower is doing better than mine. But, you know, I have such a... I don't know about you guys, you know... I have such a hard time optimizing for the tournament because I just enjoy optimizing for farming more than I enjoy optimizing for the tournament. I know that hurts me. I know it hurts me that I do that, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'd rather just... Also, I want Little Tower to be a chill farming experience. I don't want him to be a sweaty competitive experience. I mean, I guess, Gale, we'll see if he just laps me. If he just laps me, well, he's the better tower player. Or at least he has the better tower playing philosophy than I do. I mean, just look at how long it took me to get Wall. I could have had Wall a long time ago, and I really wanted to finish the other researches first. I just wanted to do it that way, you know? And I will fully concede that the way I play is incorrect. But I just preferred to just, like, let's just get all this done. No, AK, I got a terrible bracket. I gave it away in the title. I got 1,500 waves and I got 7. I guess I could have done it as a trap, AK, but no, I don't generally. When I get a pad bracket, I'm pretty honest about it. I don't need to trick you. Congrats, Mark. Mark, why do you go by Mark and also Luke? Yeah, you know what, AK? The one thing I can say about this game is that there is always another tournament. Also, I found out, AK, that... Oh, congrats, Mark. That Spartan is doing better than me. It was hard to see that. His little tower is doing better than my little tower. It's sad to see, but... Wow, congrats, AK! Oh, okay. Well, you know, that's good. Mark, you can follow me for another 7 years, learn the tricks of the trade, and then you can become a YouTuber too. Just remember who guided you, Mark. And the biggest thing I'll say, it's like anything in life, it's about consistency. It's just a grind. Like anything good in life is just a constant, all-consuming grind. And that's just, you know, that's just what you have to be ready for. Maybe not all-consuming, but it is going to be a grind. Because life is about grit and toughness. And if you're going to be dumb, you better be tough. Yeah, you can upgrade that, but are you upgrading with coins or with cash? I wish you the best of luck, AK, with that. I feel like you can never tell who's gonna run again. Oh yeah, upgrade it with catch. Okay, okay, Mark. 5 waves, that's close. That's very close. That's a tight race, man. I hope he doesn't run again. That'd work out really well for you if he doesn't anyways. I don't know how far Little Tower is going to go because he upgraded his wall. Also, I will be right back. I really have to go to the restroom. Alright, I'm back. I mean, I guess I could have AK, but then I immediately went to farm. I don't know, I'll think about it. You know, you're probably right. I had time. I could have done it again. And then I didn't do it again. And now we're here where I'm not doing it. Yeah, no, but this is going to be a short stream, AK. As soon as... Oh, Little Tower is probably about to die. As soon as Little Tower dies, it's gonna be stream over. I generally don't do multiple tournament runs. But you're right, I guess I could have tried to punch the ticket. I'm just not, I usually don't run this early. Now you're making me feel like I should. Let's see if Little Tower dies. If Little Tower doesn't die and gets his wall back, then I'll do another run. If he does, I'm done. I just wanted to farm. I feel like I'm weird. I enjoy farming in this game more than competing in tournaments. Fine, I'll do it. I wish somebody would have brought this up earlier. Maybe somebody did. If Little Tower dies, though, I'm kind of done. I'll just run it and kind of see what happens. Tournament. The thing is, I've seen so many people do that, AK, like, try farming over and over, and, like, I've never seen anyone where it actually, I mean... Obviously, I'm trying to get lucky, right? So I have to gamble. But I've never seen anybody really get lucky with it. Also, I would probably be more interested in having more runs if I didn't have to sit here and manually flip every little thing I have around. Because honestly, to me, like, switching all this, making sure I have everything set up right is the most demoralizing part of doing tournaments. Like, it would be nice if there was just... Okay, we're not gonna think about that too much. You're a much more competitive guy than I am, AK. That's all I can say. I thought I got... I think it's also I thought I got lucky getting to 1542. Oh, okay, so Little Tower's gonna die. It's just a question of when. Oh, he will have his wings pop his wall back up, which is... That's an interesting feature they had. It's probably because I look at this game the way I look for as most idle games is. It's not about being hyper competitive. It's about being willing to just keep playing and going the distance. Because like individual results don't matter nearly as much as your willingness to continue to try to do things. I'm also kind of a boring person. I've never been super competitive in real life either. Because either you win or you don't, and if you don't win on the first try, the game's not worth playing. I'm probably not the person to look for advice on perseverance. Okay, there goes a little tower. Damn it. Well, he got 6, maybe. Oh no, the bracket's probably still going. We'll see what happens. It's fine. Now, little tower can go farm. Little tower does not need to do a second run. I do need to check and make sure all my guilds are succeeding, because I thought one of the guilds was like really far behind this week. I guess I was wrong. Okay, they all finished. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Did I switch my cards? I did. We'll go farm. It'll be interesting to see if Little Tower farms better now, because he got the module upgrade. We'll see what happens. I'm just not betting on it being anything. Hey, New, how you doing? Thank you, AK, I appreciate it. I wish you were just here earlier, because I would have happily done an extra try earlier. I just get so used to, okay, I'm dead, let's go farm. Farming, very important, must farm. Farm, farm, farm. Farm! You could say I'm I'm a consummate farmer. Also, I just don't feel like enough has changed with my tower to... like, justify refarming. That's okay, New. I recorded it for you. You know me, just sitting here grinding. Also, I usually join at the last minute, so I'm not really even used to doing... Oh! I actually recorded it a little bit ago, so it's a little older than usual. It's not as current. But I did that to kind of free up some time. Oh no, what happened, New? Oh, really? I mean, I just don't always have time to do a bunch of attempts, AK. Well, what I try to do is save an attempt for stream, and usually that means streaming at the end of the tournament. Just with the way the tournaments are for me, they don't really work out for me to, like, at least stream them and do that. Because I try to join at times, well, obviously I didn't get it right this time, that tend to have, like, where I tend to have good luck with the slot I get. And so a lot of the time when I'm trying to join at a specific time, it's not also conducive to streaming, if that makes sense. Because, like, I won't have time to stream it or whatever. Oh, okay. Well, you can DM me, New. Yeah, just DM it to me, because I saw something happen, and it's like I'm in another world, and yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. I've been focusing my attention elsewhere. Also, Fast Old sucks. Yeah, that's what I usually do, AK. So I try to basically join a bracket. But the issue is, when I stream, it's usually right before the bracket closes, just because of how the time works out for me. And that's usually been my strategy. But that's not conducive to doing multiple runs, because I generally am only able to stream when the tournament closes. And since, you know, once the tournament closes, then it's like, oh, well, you're definitely not doing more than one attempt, so. Yeah, I guess that was a little redundant to say that, but sometimes I like being in charge of being the capital of redundancy. He got to... He got 8th. It's hard for me to tell because he joined towards right when he did his run, so he got almost 1,100 waves. So, I mean, you know, I did also roll, he has Mythic Wall Health now on his module, which I think is going to be a huge help, new. He has Ancestral Defense and Regen, and now has Mythic Wall Health, which is 90%, which I think will help a lot. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I mean, I know I needed to get the wall. I know the wall is going to help a lot, so I'm happy with that. Because I streamed earlier, no. I assume it's because I streamed earlier. Also, I did get a bad bracket, so just advertising I had a bad bracket might mean, like, hey, this isn't going to be fun to watch. He got a bad bracket, we know it's going to suck, you know? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be so honest. Let people tune in for the surprise of what happened. I don't know either, New. I'm just speculating. All I can do is speculate. I do need to get better at clicking. Well, huh? Alright, well, my last run wasn't anywhere near like this, AK. Like, I didn't get nearly this far with intro sprint. I'll tell you that right now. It was, I died a lot sooner, which is why I didn't think I could make it this far. Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe you will be the true champion and encouraging me to go further. Because it wasn't... I don't feel like I did this well the first time. But, you know, our RNG is an incredibly cruel mistress. She giveth and she taketh away. I have a hard time with clickbait too because I'm just so used to being like, you know, upfront about what's going on. Like, I have a difficult time, and this is not something that's new to me just streaming. I have a difficult time of being a salesman and selling myself. And the reality is clickbait titles that, like, whether you like them or not, they are fundamentally an act of being able to sell the product that you're pushing. Well, I hope you don't get sniped, new. And I've just never had that talent to do that. Like, I was never able to be a good BSer. I was never able to really, oh, there goes Death Defy. That's gonna help. Oh, that was a lucky Death Defy, because that could have been just a death instead. What do you know? I actually defied death. I looked death right in the face and said, "Not today." My personal best was 10 or 1540, but that's not my best of all time. My best of all time is like 16 something AK, but my best today was 1540. I only did one run because I usually only do one run, And honestly, nobody, like, mentioned doing it. Because, like, if somebody had mentioned, oh, do a second run, I would have done a second run because I knew that Little Tower was going to have a very much long, like, Little Tower just has a long run now because he doesn't have intro sprint. So I would have easily done a second run. I just wasn't planning on it. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky with the Death Defies. We'll see. It's not looking like I will. But it's anyone's... Like, how often are fleets in the tournament? Because I don't remember. Again, this is a thing that I should know and I don't know. But I don't know it offhand how many we get. Okay, so 1525 is going to determine if I live or die. I did live through it before, so hopefully we can live through it again. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, it's 30 waves. Okay, thank you. So I might get got at 1555 then, but we'll see. It would be nice if I got a whatchamacallit and death-defied it. Well, really, just death-defying anything's good. Yeah, I appreciate it, AK. I usually just... You'd think I would be more on top of this kind of stuff, but I usually am just like, oh, let's wing it. Let's wing it. Like, honestly, that's how I go through most things in life. It's just like, oh, let's just see what happens, guys. Maybe not the most exciting way to be, but that's how we kind of roll here. Oh, nice. I killed it. I wasn't even paying attention. Honestly, it's hard. Oh my god, I have gems up. I will say that having 6 towers running when you're doing the tournament and trying to pay attention to everything is, it gets very distracting. Looking at all your different towers all the time. I wouldn't say, like, it's mentally overloading, but sometimes I miss things. Okay, we netted it. I did die to a boss, which I was very disappointed by. A boss killed me. Which I was like, really? I died to a boss? That's why I got Energy Net Mastery, so I would not die to bosses. And then I died to a boss like a chump. The boss made me look like a chump. Like a chump. Well, we're about to tie where I ended up, and this is the boss that got me last time. So, will I get the boss, or will the boss get me? This is our moment of truth. What? Are you kidding me? How did that not happen last time? He went out like a chump. Well, AK, who's the chump now? It's me. I'm the chump. I can't believe that. The boss killed me and I just do a second run and then I kill the boss. What's up with that? Like, it wasn't like it was even close. Oh, did I deathify? Is that what I missed? I'm on a deathify? Well, if I'm on a deathify, that explains a lot. I missed that I'm on a deathify. So that means as soon as the deathify wears out, I either die. Oh, yeah, yep. Now I'm. Yep. Okay, oh, I deathified! No, I wasn't on a deathify. Now I'm on a deathify. We might make it a little bit longer. I almost get big Q damage when I deathify. Wow, I didn't know that. Good job, Tower. I deathified! I didn't know I had it in me, guys. Yeah, it is nice. I didn't think it was possible. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, that's amp. So this is... When this drops down to like 100 and something, that's amp falling off. I don't know how... Is there a timer for how long the Berserker thing lasts? The Viking funeral? Is there a timer? I don't see any indicator on my screen about when this is going to drop. Okay, it does at least show it up here that it goes to 500. So you can click it and see if you're on a Berserker run. Yeah, I know it's... I just didn't know if there was an indicator on the screen of the... You know, like how other things indicate, like, the 300 seconds. Yeah. Well, as long as I have the 850 something, that's me being berserk as hell. That's me going full on berserker mode. Yeah, I realized that later, Sar. I just didn't know if there was a bar or something that showed how much time I had left. Okay, so we have to get through 85. I also really wish Amplifying Strike, like, lasted longer. That would be nice if Amplifying Strike could last longer. It would really help me out if you could just have a little more endurance Amplifying Strike. Hey, we're still going. I'm surprised. Oh! Uh-oh! Oh no, it's this one, the commander! Oh, he's gone. Okay, well, goodbye, commander. I thought he was gonna command me to death. I thought for sure that this was gonna be the end. Yeah, well, it's really Viking Funeral. Viking Funeral is just insane. Viking Funeral is just absolutely insane. Well, if I get to 1650, we're in the clear. Wait, are we in the clear now? Please hold. I'm going to pause the game while we look at the stats. AK, you're just the MVP, my man. You're just the MVP. You got me to 6th place, AK. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say, dude. You got me to 6th. You're the man. I didn't think I could do it, or I would have tried it. I don't know. I'm kind of speechless because I just expected. I got chumped by a boss, and I was like, oh well, I guess so much for all that. I don't know what happened, and then we just try again, and like, look at it. Look, we made it to this. So, thanks for the encouragement. I have to, hey, hats off to you. You made me not a chump. So that's my usual warning that the tournament's about to start, so that I get everybody ready and get ready to stream. Well, it's like what they say. What do we say to death? Not today. Yeah, I have had good luck this run. You kidding me? This is all luck. To be fair, luck is the best superpower. Where can I check that? Can I just look at the stats here? 10! 10 death defies! Uh-oh. Oh, no! But 10 death defies was enough to dethrone Zunky. Wow! And he has 20 minutes to check and try and do another run. Well, Zunky, sorry, buddy, but that's the way the death defies. Okay, now I can go farm. Honestly, sometimes I wish I could do a run in advance and then like hide the results of that run, and then we do a run for the stream and kind of like see what happens, you know? Well, I have to say, AK, you were right. I was wrong. That is a pretty shocking turn. I'm shocked. I might not seem like I'm shocked, but I'm shocked that I didn't, when I died to the boss, I was like, well, that sucks. And what was up with that? And then, like, the second time, the same boss, deleted. And I wasn't death defied on that boss, but I just deleted him. Alright, let's make sure we have everybody correct here. I really wish that they used text for these. It'd be so much easier if they had text. Okay, we're about to get this in a day. We have plenty for this. We have that and that. We're full bore on once again doing these. Uh-oh. My cells went down. My cells went down. That's not good. Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it here. I need to get something to eat, and I need to go farm because I just spent all my money. So, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day. And again, thank you very much to AK for encouraging me to give it another shot. I wouldn't have gotten 6th place without you, buddy. Yep, I'll see you guys next tournament.